Hiya! So I'm home, as you can see by my background, which means I can record videos because no one's in and I don't get embarrassed. Today I am going to be explaining how to maintain and care for your hair after you've bleached it and dyed it all sorts of weird yet wonderful colours. Now, the number one way to maintain a hair colour like this is don't wash it that often. As disgusting as it sounds, your bleached hair will appreciate the added moisture that you're giving to it by not washing it, and the hair colour will just last longer because it's not being exposed under the shower every day. If you want a hair colour like this and you wash your hair every day, it's going to last you a week maximum, unless your hair's really stubborn, which mine is sometimes. Another way is don't wash your hair in hot water. I don't wash my hair in cold water by any means, but I do go lukewarm. I go on the cold side of lukewarm. But I don't like being cold, so every time that I'm not rinsing my hair, the water goes back up to warm, so I sort of shiver into it like this while I've got conditioner sat on my head, and then goes back down to cold, and when I scrub my hair furiously and just stand under it like this for a bit longer, on hot. Anyway. And then another thing is do not use shampoo with sulfate in. Sulfate-free shampoo is your best friend. This is an example of sulfate-free shampoo. This isn't the one I use always, this is my sister's one, because it's for blonde hair. She is blonde. The one I use is for coloured hair. I'll put a picture of it in now. That one smells really good, this one does too, but any of the Naked range, naked, so naked, is good for your hair because it doesn't have sulfates in it. So sulfates as a general rule just aren't good for your hair anyway, but I won't get preachy on you. They're not good for your hair because they strip all the oils out and it's too harsh on your hair, so your hair ends up producing more oils to compensate the fact they've been stripped out. So although for the first few weeks your hair will be a little bit disgusting, and then I'll move on to what you do in a second when your hair's disgusting, but your hair will be grotesque for a few weeks after switching to sulfate free, but and also because you're washing it less frequently, but in less than a month your hair will adapt and you won't have to wash it as often anyway because your hair won't look as disgusting as quickly. Another thing, if you bleach your hair, this is actually quite important. A lot of people swear by using Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. Now, yes, it is a good conditioner, but it contains a lot of cones or silicons which coat your hair and make it look healthier than it actually is. So people may think, oh, my hair is so healthy, so shiny, so soft. But then if you were to use a clarifying shampoo, this is how you see if your hair is damaged or not. Use a clarifying shampoo or an anti-dandruff shampoo, which you should never use with hair colour like this unless you're trying to get rid of it. Don't care how much dandruff you may have, just rinse your hair better. But, sorry, that was quite violent. Anyway, don't use, so clarify shampoo and don't use a conditioner, and then you'll see how your ends are. My hair looks quite frizzy in this video. How odd. Yeah, moving on. And in terms of hair mask, I would recommend is this one. I use it when I'm at home because I have it at home and I haven't bought it at uni. At uni, the shampoo I use is the really cheap, massive bottle from Wilkinson's. It has no silicons in, it's 75p for an awful lot. I use it to dilute my hair dye, I use it just to stick it on my head. If you are switching to conditioner only washing, which there is a lot about online, I don't do it so I can't give you a lot of details, but I've heard that's a really good shampoo. It lathers up quite nicely in the hair. Yeah, conditioner lathers. But coconut and almond intensive hair mask is really good. It has no cones in it and it's just really conditioning. I used it today. It's quite nice. So when your hair is wet, you do not want to be dragging a brush through it because bleached hair stretches that little bit more than non-bleached hair and it snaps that little bit easier when it's wet. All hair stretches slightly because it has to have a bit of give, otherwise it will just snap, but bleached hair sometimes stretches quite a lot. So you need a wide tooth comb. Now, you can get the wide tooth combs. There is probably one in here somewhere. I can't find it. You can get the wide tooth combs that are like quite wide, but not that wide. This is like an afro comb. It's broke. I sat on it the other day, which makes me sound really massive, but that's fine. But yes, it's like an afro. Everything pink today. Is an afro comb because the teeth, not the prongs, fork, teeth, because the teeth are that much wider apart. It's just nice when your hair start at the ends, work up, standard. Or if your hair is particularly damaged and you can't even get this through it without it snapping, do not brush it when it's wet and leave it to air dry before you brush it. Now, another thing to protect your hair if you've bleached it, do not use heat on your hair. Just don't do it, basically. If you can avoid it, just don't do it. Sometimes my hair looks like this and I'm going out, so I actually want my hair to look nice. So sometimes I run a straightener through it, but very rarely. If you do need to use heat, use a heat protectant and use your hairdryer on a really low setting, so it's actually quite cool, a cool setting. And yes, but try and leave your hair as long as it. If you can, leave it to air dry. Your hair will love you for it in the long run. When your hair is absolutely disgusting, because I usually wash my hair on a Sunday because I go out on a Saturday, and I don't want to wash my hair on the Saturday because if I get beer in my hair, I can't wash it till the Wednesday. It's a problem. So I wash it Sunday and Wednesday. By Saturday, it's quite repulsive, and if I'm going on a night out, I do not want disgusting hair. So, dry shampoo, lost the lid, obviously. Dry shampoo is going to be your best friend if you don't wash your hair that often. Get it in a variety of smells. Also get it in the massive form. I use Batiste because it's usually on offer in Superdrug, and you just spray it on any greasy mini bits. I tend to use loads at a time because that is how disgusting my hair gets, and you just leave it to sit for a while and then you just furiously brush it out until your hair looks wonderful. Also gets rid of the mingy, my hair is really greasy smell that sometimes hair can get. But yes, if your hair really doesn't feel that great, what you need to do is get a trim. It's one reason that I got all my hair cut off just before Christmas, because I'd had long hair for such a long time and I'd been abusing it for such a long time, and every time I go to the hairdressers I'd say, please don't take that much of my hair, I want it really long. Because I do really miss my long hair. I didn't get it cut because I like having short hair. I hate having short hair, which is why I'm growing it out again. But you do need to go and get your hair trimmed, because if you apply bleach onto split ends, your hair is not going to thank you. Also, please do not bleach your hair that frequently. If you're going to bleach your hair, once a month is the minimum amount of time you should wait. 4 weeks between each bleaching is the minimum amount of time. Ideally wait longer. If you do a bleach bath or soap cap, whatever you call it. I call it bleach bath, and I did a few earlier because I wanted pastel hair. As you can tell, that went well. I will show you how to make that in a later video because I have no bleach, therefore I'm not going to. But you can do them weekly. That's when you mix bleach with shampoo, and it's a lot less damaging for your hair. But you can do them weekly. Every other week is more suggested, but if you do a full bleach, you need to wait 4 weeks minimum before you put any other form of bleach on your head if you don't want your hair to fall out. But yes, I think that is all that I have to say. Thank you for watching. Just like to say, Doctor Who t-shirt if you're in the UK. Doctor Who's back on Saturday, so that's exciting. I'm actually really excited about it, as you can tell. So hopefully I will have more videos up this week because I'll be able to record them because no one's in. And I shall see you all very soon. Please don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Check out the down bar for any more information. I will also put the forum that I get all my information from. And I shall see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.